Now, this is a story about my life and how it got flipped up and turned upside down. I introduce to you Wright Interactions. Wright Interactions is my biggest dream. Wright Interactions is a hybrid entity that merges the infrastructure of a traditional marketing agency with the components of social justice as well as youth leadership development. This, my friend, is the effects of tanning. This is Warren Buffett and Jay-Z, and as you can see, they are throwing up the rock, right? And so this, my friend, is the effects of the tanning on America. And tanning simply is a mental complex that consumers have. No longer are consumers concerned with race lines, they're more consumed with experience. And this is noted by Steve Stout, who wrote this book, actually called Tanning in America. Everything we'll talk about for the next 3.5 minutes will be rooted in hip-hop culture, and it's important to know that hip-hop is rooted in aspiration, collaboration, and entrepreneurship. It's connected to various social justice movements because of the voice that both give to the disenfranchised. How we will move through the Wright Interactions is rooted in Roger's heart of participation. And so we don't pay attention, is that actually 8 rungs. We don't pay attention to the last 3 rungs, because what we really want to do is empower young people to really learn about consumer trends, to learn about the brands that they're actually the ambassadors of, and connect those things to social justice. So the infrastructure of Wright Interactions looks like this. So I am Run DMC, right? I am the leader of development, marketing, and creativity. And so what we hope to house are chief invention officers. So you see we got Jay-Z, who is the Chief Inventions Officer of the Blueprint, which studies consumer trends. You got Nas, It Was All Written, which talks about social commentary. And it's most important to note that we have Queen Latifah, the Chief Innovation Officer of All Hail the Queen, who really helps us talk about feminist perspectives. All right, and so when you start talking about young people, we have to understand that there is a rewrite of basic needs. All young people have the basic needs of technology, entertainment, and fashion, and those things equal swag. So if you don't know what swag is, please refer to your Urban Dictionary. All right? And so it's important to know when we start talking about branding and how you link those things to social justice movements, each day, this is the uniform of cool. Each day, young people represent over $1 billion in brand recognition. So that's the male uniform, that's the female uniform. And so each day, I am in service to an organization called the North Carolina Coalition Against Sexual Assault. Here's where we come into the social justice piece. NC CASA is a statewide entity that serves as the sole statewide expertise working to end sexual assault and human trafficking. And so in service to that organization, we've started the Young Advocates Institute, which is a service learning opportunity that brings together 200 teens ages 13 through 17 from across the state and houses them on a college campuses and teaches them about leadership development as well as social justice. So we end up with, if you take all these pieces, social justice, marketing, and youth, and funnel them through, you end up with Wright Interactions, with these beautiful products. We were able, through the Young Advocates Institute, to actually teach these young people, and it's important to know that the young people who come to the Young Advocates Institute are already embedded in some system, whether that be foster care, whether that be juvenile delinquency, and so we teach them about social justice issues that they automatically know about. This year we were able to teach them how to write their own story. And so what we ended up with was a beautiful product where 50 of our students actually left as published authors. And so you see they're able to create t-shirts, social justice. The most beautiful product of the Wright Interactions is me. I am my best self when I am being creative, working with youth, observing how people disconnect from their money, and linking them to together for social justice. I wouldn't be an heir to such creativity if I hadn't had a grandmother, a mother, a mentor who invested in me. I owe them my life to give somebody what they gave me. Tracy Wright, 11/15/2013. Wright Interactions, right here, right now, the right thinking, Wright Interactions.